Welcome back to Sosa to Real. Before I get into today's topic, I just want to send a special shout out and a thank you to all my new subscribers. Man, I feel like my channel is growing so quick. I was not expecting this. At least 150 new subscribers in 48 hours. It might be a little bit more than that, but I just want to say thank you. And without you guys, my channel will not grow. So help me help you. And together we can make this channel flourish, blossom. And the more subscribers I get, the more I'm going to add on to it. I'm going to create a studio in my other room that I have upstairs. And content is just going to get better. Quality is just going to get better. So just stay tuned. In my day ones, you guys will remember this day. So let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is stay single. People are going to judge. They are going to judge you. And what I mean by that is no matter whether you are voluntarily or involuntarily single, people are going to view you as a man why you're single. Like, what's wrong with him? He can't find a partner. Is he inadequate? Is he unstable? Is, all these different things, that these negative terms that they can come up with. But in reality, it's not. It could be some of those, but for the most part, it's men just not wanting to deal with today's society's norms and wanting to deal with what the market brings and people wanting to pay for that. And I myself is voluntarily. I've had girls in the past that I could have dated, but they weren't of quality. And I'm not going to spend my time, my effort, my consistency, or any of that on today's women in today's modern day. No. And I don't recommend that you guys should either. So continue on moving along and not caring about what other people have to say. But there is a twist to this. So if you are going to be single, you have to make sure that you are on your purpose, that you're staying busy, because an idle mind is a devil's playground. You guys have heard this plenty of times, right? So as long as you stay busy, you create hobbies for yourself, you get more active in the gym, hiking, running, jogging, whatever it is, physical activity that you like to do. Make hobbies, be social with friends, other counterparts, co-workers, pick up more hours at shifts at your job. Just stay busy, stay active. And as long as you're single and you're doing these things, you're saving money, you're stacking bread, because you got to understand one thing, is that as long as you have money, you're never really alone. Even if you are single, even if sometimes you do feel lonely, money can bring people into your life. You can pay for certain qualities of, like, let's say, things that are going to be transactional, of course, but you can get massages. You can hire an in-home care nurse if you get older and you're in your retirement stages and you're alone and you don't have nobody. You could pay for a housekeeper. You could pay for a maid. You could pay for a professional cook. Now, I know a lot of these things cost a lot of money, but if you can manage money properly and pick up more hours with your day job, or create different hustles or pick up a second job, the same amount of effort that you put into trying to get with these women, you need to put that same amount of effort into your career, into your job. And I'm telling you, you will flourish. Things will show. There will be progress made. Because I know a lot of people that if they were to spend the same amount of effort and time with women that they do with their job or their careers, they'd be millionaires. They'd be millionaires because they spend so much effort and time trying to catch these women that typically they don't want to be caught. And if they do, they're going to slip out of your hands. And isn't it funny and ironic how women are viewed single? They're viewed as independent. They're viewed as strong. They're viewed as powering. But a man who is viewed as single for a long period of time is viewed as inadequate. And I'm here to tell you that that's false. Like I said, as long as a man stays on his purpose, as long as a man stays busy, as long as a man is saving his earnings, because us men, we're minimalists at heart. We are. Only time we start spending all this money is when we have a wife or we have a girl. But when we're single, we're minimalist. We don't need to have the most expensive this and the expensive that. Society has told us that we need these things in order to attract the opposite sex. And I'm here to tell you that's false. That's false that you need those things, because you don't. If a woman really likes you, she'll like you for you, not what you can possess. And I know people are saying, well, men are providers. You're supposed to provide. Yes, men are supposed to provide the bare essentials. A bare essentials is a house, food, shelter, protection, and that's pretty much it. Back in the ancient days, a guy used to only have to bring some apples, a fish, and some sticks to light a fire, and he had a wife. That's all he needed. All that other stuff, that's luxury items. When a woman says she wants you to take her on these expensive travel places and Birkin bags and stuff like that, that's luxury items. That's not a provider. That's being a super high trick is what that is, right? So at the end of the day, it's funny how women are viewed as independent, strong when they're single, but men are viewed as weak and incompetent when they are single for a long period of time. And like I said, men, as long as you stay on this purpose, as long as you stay on that grind, as long as you stay active, healthy, treat your body like a temple, save money, you will have the last laugh at the end. And this is not a competition. This is not to bash and hate women. If women come into your life, entertain the situation. I'm not telling you to stay away from women. Don't stay away from women. Stay away from falling in love with women and letting them use you for your resources, or trying to come at you now that they're all used up, and now that they want you because they see that you're doing great and you're the last shoulder to lean on. And that's when you have to say, no thanks, I don't need you. I'm going to go here and get this girl. Yeah, it might cost me $150, $200, but it's going to be a lot less cheaper going that route than it is going that route. And I guarantee that woman over there for that $150, $200, she looks way better than the girl that's trying to get with you. She looks way better. And you know what? You can have a different girl like that twice, 3 times a week sometimes. Or every day if you want to. So at the end of the day, like I said, as long as men stay on their purpose, they stay on their grind, and they create hobbies, and they're happy within themselves, you will have the last laugh. You will have the last laugh. So, like I said, don't care about what society says if you're single. As long as you're doing stuff with your life. You can't be a hermit inside your mom's basement being single, because that's going to look really bad. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be that person. If you're going to be single, you have to make sure the amount of energy that you would put towards getting a woman, you would have to put towards yourself, building yourself. And I guarantee if you apply that same energy, you will flourish. Because why wouldn't it? It has to, right? Because if you put in the works, you will have the fruits of your labor, right? At the end of the day. So don't listen to society. Society is there to put you down and to uplift the modern day woman, but they're being lied to and fooled as well, because all this is one big plan, right? This is a plan for to lower the population, to break up households and marriage, to push the single mother agenda, and just population control. At the end of the day, the powers that be have made this, and they're laughing at all of us. The way to not get laughed at is to not play the game and just to pretend like it's all a facade. Because falling in love and being with one woman for the rest of your life, yeah, it might happen to some people, but for the majority of us, it's not meant in our cards, and I don't want to deal with that, and I don't think you should either. So like I said, don't pay attention to what society has to say about single men. You are very powerful. You just have to put that effort in. You're not going to just be powerful unless you put the actions in. And if you put the actions in, you will get the results. So thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you paid attention this whole time. I know I can blab, 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 but hopefully this message was able to help somebody out. And yeah, We're going to grow this channel, and you're going to grow too. Just stay single, brothers. And if a woman comes your way, you can entertain it, but just don't fall for the trap. Thank you guys for watching Social Too Real, and I'll see you guys on the next one.